Hello, everybody. My name is Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast. We're coming to you live from the third round of the Gen Con World Open Qualifier. This round, I'm joined by
Crispy.
And we have Cam Murray versus Joe. I completely messed up his name while typing. Konopa out of Indiana. Let's just go ahead and fix that real quick. Never happened. Never happened. You have no evidence. We got Scum versus the Resistance. We're about to break down these lists. But before we do that, let's go ahead and play a little bit of Choose Your Champion. Last round, player one was the winner, right? Looking at the camera. Yeah, yes. Player one was the winner. And we're going to open it up now. Crispy's going to go ahead and break down those lists while I go do a thing for a minute.
All right. On the left, we have Cam Murray flying Scum and Villainy. We have the infamous Boba Fett with Fearless Electro-Chaff missiles. Contraband Cybernetics, the Slave 1 title. Ahsoka Tano crew and the Veteran Tail Gunner. Then you have Koshka Frost in the Fire Spray as well. Her pilot ability lets her reroll one attack die if the defender is stressed. Koshka has Notorious, 000, Seismic Chargers, Contraband Cybernetics, the Marauder title, and Veteran Tail Gunner. So both of those Fire Sprays having that ability to potentially have those double taps. And to round off the list, we have Kanan Jarrus with the Maul crew upgrades. That way Kanan has 2 force to use his ability per turn. And that ability is to reduce incoming attack dice to either himself or friendly ships in his attack arc. On the other side, we have Joe's Resistance list. Something that we've seen a lot of before are these Y-Wings. But the centerpiece of this list is Chewbacca with Marksmanship, Notorious, Ray Gunner, False Transponder Codes, and the Ray's Millennium Falcon title. So Chewbacca getting an action and a bonus attack once per turn when a friendly ship dies. He has a lot of friendly ships around him. He has Kazuto Xiono with Heroic, R1J5, False Transponder Codes, Targeting Computer, Advanced Slam, and the Kaz's Fireball title. And then accompanying them are 3 Y-Wings. Wilsa Teshlo with Ion Cannon Turret, L4E R5. I think that's Laser. I think is the
Laser.
The Laser Astromech. Bottlet Generator, Targeting Computer, and Engine Upgrade. Then you have Kai with the Tirfon Belly Run with the Ion Cannon Turret, Proximity Mines, Targeting Computer, and Engine Upgrade. And then Shasa Zaro with Tirfon Belly Run, Ion Cannon Turret. I believe that is Concussion Bombs, Targeting Computer, and Engine Upgrade. So all 3 of these Y-Wings having Targeting Computer, Engine Upgrade, and that Ion Cannon Turret. They can boost around, they can lock, and they will get those calculates. And of course, they've got that Ion Cannon Turret. Very, very deadly here. Could be incredibly useful against these Fire Sprays to lock them down and prevent them from boosting away.
I heard all of that, for sure. Thank you. Trying to make it all fit. There you go. Fits just above that Asmodee logo. By the way, thank you to Asmodee for providing us with internet access here at Gen Con to be able to bring you, let's see, 5 rounds today, 15, 5 more, 20 rounds of X-Wing from now until the end. Premier level X-Wing here at Gen Con. Also, shout out to Curl Paw Creatives, a longtime sponsor of the show. Get 20% off. Now, no code needed. Just a very cool Gen Con sale. Lots of acrylics for X-Wing and more. Go ahead and check it out. And also, shout out to our patrons, the ones that make it happen, the one that pay the bills. Thank you guys so much for all of your support over the years. New and patrons, new and old patrons, you guys are amazing. All right, well, let's go ahead and take a look here. Yeah, so one thing that's interesting, usually Cam Murray is a very aggressive player.
Yes.
Very aggressive. And I'm just surprised that we didn't see just like 4 straight boosts for you, you know.
Well, I think one reason why he did that is it looks like Joe, because this is scrambled transmissions for the scenario. Joe put one of the objectives as close to Cam's board edge as possible. So, of course, Cam wants to get that objective so that way he can start stacking up points throughout the game. But in order to do that, he needs to have a ship back there. And that's generally Kanan is his support craft to help out these fire sprays. But Kanan needs to slow down enough so that way he has his action to you know, spend on scrambling the little satellite over there. But he also wants to use his ability, so he also needs to keep his fire sprays back so that way they can also be supported by Kanan. Yeah, so it's an interesting move, you know, to be able to basically slow down your opponent because it's back there, and you don't want to ignore the objective. Right. And I think we saw all these Y-Wings zooming on in with their boosts. I believe that was a slam from Kaz on the first turn. So we are going into turn 2.
Turn 2.
Yep. And an interesting choice here from Joe to turn Chewbacca up towards the top of the board.
I think the plan there, I mean, Chewbacca is your money sink, right?
Yeah.
Seven points. Keep it safe. Let it shoot from far away. It's fine. This is fine.
You have Rey, Notorious, false transponder codes. That Chewie wants to get in there and throw some dice. But turning up towards the top of the board, I mean, I understand why you wouldn't want to just joust some fire sprays.
Why not, bro?
What could go wrong? But now, looking at this obstacle setup, this is going to be very difficult for Joe to navigate through those obstacles and get back into the fight. Otherwise, he's going to be relying on those Y-Wings doing most of the heavy lifting.
We're going to go ahead and get these color-coded. That's not quite pink.
It's pretty close. There you go.
There it is. And this is...
Wilsa, I believe, is yellow.
Yeah, Shasa's purple. A little more blue in there. There it is. And Wilsa is yellow.
And then on the other side, we have Boba Fett is the brightly painted one.
That's right. Bright Boba. I mean, I don't know, what do you put? Orange, probably?
I'd go orange, yeah. Seems to be the primary color there.
And Kashka, we'll just leave it alone.
Yeah.
So, Boba Fett, Fearless, Chaff, Slave 1, Ahsoka, and Veteran Tail Gunner. All right. Got some double shots. I was away. I was fixing something on the on the camera side while Crispy was going over the upgrades here. Now I been playing this game for so long. I need to remind myself what the new Slave 1. No, that's the old one. This one does.
It is.
While you perform a front arc attack, if you are in the defender's back arc, you may change one hit to a crit. Got it. Yep. Lulu Lunatic says, too bad these Y-Wings don't care about Chaff. I mean...
I think they'd be pretty sad.
Yeah, they care about Chaff a little. All right.
I mean, if they couldn't get their boost action, I feel like they'd be pretty sad. The blues on the Ys aren't that bad, though, right? They have the 1 through 3 straight and then the 1 banks. There they are. Yeah. All right.
Yep.
So even if you get hit with that stress, you still have a few maneuvers that you can do. And yeah. Koshka getting that attack reroll off a stressed defender. So Chaff working alongside Koshka and 000 being able to hand out stress as well.
Easy cheesy. If you want to know what Crispy's list was from the Galactic Championship, feel free to head over to goldsquadronpodcast.com and check out the Galaxy's results section. There you go.
Y-Wings in pursuit, getting ready.
They're getting aggressive.
Kai's got that ion cannon turret pointed in the right direction.
Yep. And I will say I need to review what these Y-Wings even do. I'm sure we're going to get caught off guard at some point. Excuse me. Okay, Kai, after you fully execute maneuver, if you move through a friendly ship, you may perform an evade action. I need to move these cards more to the edge. I don't know why they're all the way up there. Alright. I'll figure that out later. Let's go ahead and... Oh, alright.
I believe... so if we're looking for the abilities, I know Shasa's is after she defends a friendly ship in her back arc at range, I believe 1 to 2, gets a copy of a green token that she has on her. So if Shasa gets attacked with her calculate and she does not spend the calculate, that calculate then multiplies on a friendly ship behind her, which could be Wilsa or in this case Chewbacca, who might want it for a shot. Wilsa's is, I believe, a strange one where it's like if you have a friendly ship on both sides, then you get 1 reroll on your attack.
Got it. My friends, I need my friends. Got a delivery from Chris Allen. I like presents. We'll see. Problem is now that I opened it.
Ooh.
Oh, cute. It doesn't copy. Shasa chases tokens. Just hold on to them for tomorrow. No, I mean like to hand them out tomorrow. Also, you're wrong. You're wrong all over the place. You're getting called out by the internet.
All right, let's.
This is my life.
Wilson. Yeah. So, all right, look at that.
Wilson, after you perform an attack to the defender, was dealt a face-up damage card. The defender gains 1 strain unless you choose 1 non-recurring charge from one of its equipped upgrade cards and loses that charge.
Oh, then I'm thinking of a completely different Y-Wing.
We'll see if that comes to pass. I'm sure Joe will let us know. And a big dive here from Boba Fett, not surprised. Loves to be at range 1. 3 bank. Ooh. And Kai looking at range 1 of Boba Fett.
Takes the objective. There you go. Boba will already have plenty of rerolls and a force for his shot, so it is perfectly fine spending his action on that objective.
So right now, taking a stress here with 000, which ends up triggering Kashka Frost's ability, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, she'll get that offensive reroll.
Spins the force for 4 on Boba. And this was range 1 into Kai, I believe.
I believe it was
or is it
Shasa.
Is it Shasa because he's going to be able to double up?
Yep.
He's going to go ahead and take 4.
Does not spend the calculate.
Mm-hmm. All right. Chewbacca's up. Front arc. Not obstructed to Boba. We got Ray Gunner over there. Marksmanship, notorious.
And this is where Cannon's probably going to kick in.
All right, so Kanan ends up using his ability to protect Boba. He's going to spend the lock. All right. Safe.
Mm-hmm.
Two hits. So that's first damage on Kashka.
Yep. There was a notorious trigger off of Kasha to pass a strain over to Wilsa.
Mm-hmm. Updated numbers, it looks like tomorrow we're up to at least 50. We'll probably be closer to 120 when all in's done, all 3 days together. Ooh, not a great roll here. So that ion cannon ends up whiffing. Not wanting to spend the lock. Hit, crit. Not why when he's taken all 3.
And it is off the board.
Ooh. Sasha, what action would you do here with Chewie? This is Chewie's ability, by the way, going off here.
Yep. I mean, you've already locked. You don't want to rotate your turret right now because you already have a shot. I mean, just, you know, take a focus and go for another shot.
Alrighty. And Chewbacca's ability allows him to get an action and perform that bonus attack. It's going to go into Boba again.
No, Boba is out of arc on the side.
Oh no, because he did a rotate.
He did a rotate.
Oh, right.
I was thinking about the rotate because now you have a great path towards the top of the board.
Yep, there you go.
Yep.
Got that up there.
However, you forego a shot this turn.
Mm-hmm. Kai's up. Also has that ion cannon turret.
Yep. Has the lock on Koshka.
Mm-hmm. Range 1? Yep.
Appears to be.
It's going to go into Koshka again. Three hits on a focus. He's going to spend it. He wants to get that ionization, and you got the full string. And any way to convert that?
Nope.
Shield and ionize. It's going to be a total of 2 ion tokens placed on there. You might see them just throw 1, but it's official.
There you go. So that is an ionized Koshka. We're looking at the bombs on Wilsa is a bomblet generator. However, I think Chewie's coming that way anyway.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Might not be the smartest idea to drop a bomb right now.
I do like the aggressive play with the Y-Wings, the fact that they came in so fast. You want to, because of the low agility, they can go down fast. You want to make sure their bombs actually have an opportunity to do something.
Yep.
You do have the proximity mine on Kai. You're not dropping it here because you're on the bit of your own guy, but you want to survive to be able to use that piece.
Absolutely. And it looks like for objective points this turn, 2 goes to Cam, 1 goes to Joe. Joe took that center objective with Wilsa this turn. Kanan and Boba Fett both took actions this turn on those satellites.
One to Cam, 2 to Cam, 1 to Joe.
Yep.
All right. And also, yeah, with the ship going down, it is 5-1.
So good start for Cam. Joe has Kaz in the backfield right now, hoping to harass Kanan, potentially pick up that objective, because at this point Cam has almost no way to get back to that objective.
Yep.
Koshka could take a long route this way, but that's not, likely to happen, or it will take too much time. So taking the objective there will be a great investment for Joe. That one.
Agreed. I'm curious to see where does Boba just bump and be happy with it? Is that?
Well, I think Kai's getting out of there, maybe doing a bank to his left towards the bottom right of the board, try to get that proxy mine off, rotate his turret a bit. I mean, Boba's got to dodge that asteroid.
You got to dodge the asteroid, dodge the bomb, dodge the Chewie. I mean, Boba can do a lot. I'm not sure if he can do it all.
Yep.
But also, you want to set up that veteran tail gunner. All right?
You've got Kaz behind you now. You could potentially try to find Kaz in your arc, in your back arc, while you find some Y-Wing or Chewie in the front.
That's right.
And Kanan's here for the ride. He's having fun.
Yeah, with those, anytime you bring bonus attacks to a game, you want to make sure that you're trying to utilize those as much as possible. Right, because you have, especially in a 3-ship list, you only got 3 ships.
Yep. You have to make the most that you can.
So a couple of questions here in the chat. Yeah, so this is a standard event, and the way that standardization worked was if a model was released regardless of faction, so like the Falcon, it got made into standard for all the factions that use that ship. So that's why the Resistance Falcon is legal. At least the Rey pilot, Chewbacca, and the Resistance Sympathizer.
Yeah.
Right? Not Han, because he's banned. But
oh, poor Han.
And soon to be Poe. Right? They revealed
Poe
that.
Dameron.
Soon to be Poe Dameron. They're legal as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're in system phase.
Let's see where this chaff goes, because Boba has...
He's doing it.
There it goes.
And now table surgery begins to place the chaff.
I can't wait to do this all of tomorrow, Dion.
I'm going to be right with you. So going to the left. Going to the left. Definitely in Chewie's way. Might even hit Wilsa on the placement.
I believe that's gonna.
Ooh, just a little
next.
tail. So let's go through what a chaff cloud does, Crispy. Step 1.
Remove all of your locks.
Step 2.
Get a jam token.
Step 3.
Roll for stress.
That's only on hits and crits.
Only on hits and crits.
Step 4. Be sad.
Be very sad, yeah. And I think this is great placement, because if you want to hit Chewie, you don't want to land the chaff on top of your main target.
Nope.
Because now, if it was a 4 straight and it landed on Chewie with the new rules update where you don't double dip on obstacles that you currently
sadly,
yeah, I know you're currently overlapping. Chewie could then fly away and remove the stress.
Yep.
Perfectly fine.
Yeah, you want it just before.
Yep. But also clipping Wilsa there as well. Jams her up. Gonna take away probably an action of hers. And then she'll get the calculate token, calculate, lock into calculate with the ship ability.
And Koshka was able to fit in there right in front of Wilsa. Four straight over there, gonna out there to protect the protect the fire sprays.
And get as far away from Kaz as Kanan can be.
Two straight. This might just hop over. Looks like it's just barely a block. Just barely. So not going to get through there. We'll have the option to focus with a stress.
However, you did not leave the chaff. Yep.
So this is an issue where he overlapped it again because his execute maneuver didn't complete.
Yes. Yep.
No, they're just getting confirmation at the table. So Wilsa, right? Yeah,
yes,
Wilsa will be suffering the effects from chaff a second time. Because the final position ends on the chaff cloud again. That new rule that they put in where you referred to it as no double dipping on obstacles, is only if that second maneuver completes off.
That's correct.
Of it. So for instance, a classic example would be if you stopped on top of the chaff cloud,
yes,
it's going to trigger again.
Absolutely. Yep. So I believe the phrase is specifically while you move, which is your maneuver template. But as soon as you land, then, you once again you're no longer, while executing the maneuver.
Yeah, exactly.
Your maneuver has finished, and you still have not left the chaff.
Yeah.
And it also looks like we have a bump here from Chewbacca into Wilsa.
All right. So we did see that Chewbacca bumped, did end up hitting the asteroid there. And the chaff. Chewbacca sad. He hit the asteroid.
He is on the rock. That is unfortunate.
All right, so action over there for Kaz is going to be to scramble that transmission, flip it to his side.
So like I said earlier, Joe would have a difficult time with Chewbacca navigating those rocks, and it looks like that is going to bite him.
There's no doubt now where it is. All right. We are waiting to see what the choice is here.
He's currently within... Ooh, interesting.
All right, so denying the 3-0 for Joe. On that one, that's a smart play.
And Boba Fett's got health. He can absolutely take a proxy mine coming out from Kai.
Yep. And I'm not sure that the boost to the left would have fit anyway.
I would have gone for it.
You would have gone for it?
Yep. Because then you want that vet tail shot onto Kaz. Well, your primary shot on the Kaz, and then your vet tail onto Chewbacca. I think that would have been an excellent move, but if it didn't fit, then absolutely take that scenario point while you can.
Here we go, going into Wilsa. Yellow white wing in the front. Reroll with Boba Fett. He's actually going to reroll 2. Fearless Force going for 4. 3 shields.
So, remembers his Fearless trigger this time. 3. Roll the evade. Should not be
roll the evade. You are correct.
Yep.
And second shot out the back. 3 hits. And takes 3 on Kai. Shields down.
Something we all forget. Kaz should have a damage card at this point, if it was not already handed out. Boop. There we go.
Now it's Joe's turn to fire here. He has his initiative 4s. Range 2 to Casca or 3 to Boba.
It is most likely going to be one less either way. Kanan rotated his arc to look at both of the fire sprays.
Yep. Kanan's such a good.
He's so good. And him having that extra crew,
yeah,
get more force, whether it be Maul or Ahsoka or the child.
That's right. Your pick, man. Going into Kashka, 2 dice only. And looks like no damage there. That defensive tech on Kanan, if you're not familiar with it, you can spend the force to reduce the number of attack dice going into one of your friendly ships that are in your arc. And here we go. Boba's gonna take 2. But like we said, Boba's got the health.
Is Chewie not on the rock? He may not.
He must have just gotten past.
Okay.
Hey, they're at the table. And 3 hits. And 2. Shields are down. Boba's down to 6. All right, here we go. Kashka, range 1 into Wilsa.
Range 0.
Just roll hits, baby. Just roll hits. Takes 3. Lives. That counts for something.
He lives for the shot.
Veteran tail gunner also on Kashka. Range 2. Hit, crit. Coming from Marauder. Hit, crit into Kaz. Damaged engine is the crit. Kanan's gonna go at Will to see if he can finish it. Finisher.
He's got the focus. Can he do it?
1 hit. Does he have any mods? No, he does not.
That jam from the chaff made sure that didn't get a focus.
No focus.
No focus.
All right, bonus attack coming into Boba. Takes a critical damage. Wounded pilot. All right, wounded pilot on Boba means that when he performed actions, gonna have to roll a die, potentially take a stress.
Yep. 1 scenario point for Cam and 2 for Joe.
So I believe that's 9-3. Yes, we are matching what they have there at the table.
And going into turn 4 now. Yep.
Now with we heard Joe say that he feels like he needs a big comeback. I think that route is through Boba, right?
Yep.
At this point, you try to manage expectations on those the scramble, but you got to go all guns into Boba Fett.
I mean, Boba's 9 points. That's the same cost as all 3 of your Y-wings.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, Chewie can pretty much just run free, and Kaz as well. They can be those aces in the list. They can outfly Kanan. They can outfly Koshka, and they're going second, which means that they'll be able to take those scenarios after the scum ships have already gone.
That's right. This is mine. Thank you.
Exactly. So the path for Joe to win is kill Boba, and then you can pretty much either win on objectives or hunt Kanan down pretty quickly.
Now, if we go and take a peek at our Choose Your Champion poll from earlier, it looks like the majority of our audience, 56% of them, believed that Cam had the advantage in this one. Joe, the underdog, Konopa, trying to see if he can subvert those expectations. As a reminder, we are here at Gen Con in Indianapolis, one of the biggest gaming conventions in the world. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Games being playing all over the place. We are super excited to be here. We have 3 days of three separate Swiss events happening. One today, one Friday, one Saturday as well. People asking about the proximity mines. I don't think they reach.
It was barely range 1 from Boba to that objective, and Kai is just a bit more past that objective. I don't think it reaches.
No, I don't think so either. It's just short.
Now, if there's a skilled bombardier out there,
should have brought the bombardier.
Exactly. Unfortunately, no gunner slots on those Y-wings.
Just gotta shove them in. Just get in there.
Exactly.
All right. All right. Here's the proximity mine being dropped.
Yeah. Oh, wow, we are dead wrong. I mean, we were both thinking that the proxy mine, just comes right out the back.
Right.
But yeah. Just one. That is on 2, Boba.
We've been skill bombardiering too much.
Yep.
Crutch.
It is a crutch. Honestly.
All right, and we also see the bomblet getting dropped here.
I believe that's a seismic charge off of Koshka.
You are correct, sir.
Yeah.
And Kai doing the roundabout. Debating between a scramble action to claim that objective. He also wants to rotate. I mean, that's a potentially guaranteed point. They do have Kanan behind you.
Yep. I'm assuming Kanan is rolling forward well within range of that.
I mean, it's weird. Like, if Kanan didn't, okay, if I scramble and you come behind me and scramble, it was kind of like a pseudo jam on both of us, right?
Yes. However, now you at least have a shot.
True.
Yep. One hard from Koshka.
All right, Koshka makes it through the asteroid field there. And here comes Chewbacca. I don't think he can escape that rock.
Well, the seismic will, fortunately for Chewie, remove it from him.
Oh, no, never mind. It has its space. Chewie's thick, not that thick.
Yeah.
Not that thick. Plenty of space. And focusing on Chewbacca. Kaz stepping on the gas. I think the plan here is to try to track down Kanan Jarrus.
Yep.
All right, Kaz taking the target lock.
Looks like he's just going to slide forward and bump into Chewie. Man, I mean, Cam is really good with these sprays.
Yep.
He's been flying Boba Fett for the longest time. And, I mean, online he plays a lot as well. He's come on a couple times on Hexiled Gaming as well, and he runs Boba, Fenn, and Kanan.
Every time.
Interesting switch out for Fenn for Koshka, but it's working out well. That seismic is going to do some work. And Koshka's been a real heavy hitter here and just blocking up and taking up space.
So takes a focus stress, then has to roll for the wounded pilot, ends up with a double stress. Calculate with 000. And here we go. Range 2, not range 1. Going from Kaz.
Did they do the effects of the seismic?
Not yet. Hit, crit. Seismic charge. The seismic. All right. And natties, baby. That's how you do. Veteran tail gunner. Hit, crit.
Boba, who needs rerolls? Who needs force?
Hit, crit coming through. Will survive.
Struck.
Structural damage is the crit. They're on Kaz. I'm sorry, not Kaz. On to Kai.
Kai.
All right, looks like Kaz did not have arc on Boba Fett.
And now Kaz has 3 damage cards, and since Kanan is I3, Kaz will not get a bonus die against him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, does he have the arc? If he has the arc, I would take the shots on Boba Fett. Just get it.
Yeah.
2 hits. Okay. So we just saw Kanan take a damage in order to trigger Maul.
Yeah. And that'll give him another force back, presumably to lock down Chewie's shots. And there you go.
And that's another shield off of Kanan. And Koshka has her back arc, range 1 in Chewbacca. One hit, 1 focus, 2 blanks. Reroll. Just 2. And Chewie takes 1.
Shields down.
Yep. And reaching here. On that side arc, trying to see if you got Kanan, or from Kanan to Kaz. Well, 2-on-2, gonna spend the focus for 1, going into Kaz. Cat. And didn't matter. Safe. And hit, crit. Rolling from that ion cannon.
Ooh. So natties rolled to counter natties, and it is 1 damage through on Kanan.
And they're going to go ahead and update their scores there. So
2 points for Cam and 1 for Joe.
11-4. Still, Boba Fett's still a very viable way out of this. A 9-point swing would mean, what, 13?
13.
To 11.
And now Kanan has 2 health left with a Mad Kaz in pursuit.
Yep. Now, in the last game, when we were, sorry, not in the last game, in round 1, both players had big money pieces, very big expensive pieces. One player was down, and you could tell, you look at the body language, you're like, oh, they're convinced that they've lost.
Yes.
Right? They ended up winning because they ended up taking out Jango Fett, and that was the point they needed to be close enough to win. So anytime you have ships that have, I would say, like 7, 8, 9 points, you're in that range. If you're behind, you always have a chance to still win. You just got to take out that ship.
Yep.
I mean, harder, but easier said than done.
Just kill Vader Defender. Like, come on, man. Just point and shoot.
Yeah, that's that easy. Just roll natties, and I promise they'll roll blanks. It'll be fine.
Yep. Oh, man. Oh, goodness me. So Boba is double stressed at this point. I believe still has contraband unspent. So this could be an opportunity with either a 4K now that the rock got blown up with the seismic.
That's right. You got the space.
You got the space for a 4K there. Keep Boba, on target.
We have 2 more rounds of X-Wing after this one. As a reminder, we will be live for all 5 rounds each day. Make sure to tune in here. Gold Squadron Podcast. Super excited to be here. Shout out to our head judge, D. Yoon, doing some interpretive dance here at the streaming station. And here we go. Little roll. Joe will remain the first player. As a reminder, the first player token does move from here to there depending on who's got it. You can always tune in and see who's got it. If we're playing in person, online's a little different.
Yep.
Kanan in pursuit of Kai in the corner. Ugblood in the chat asking how many players each day. Today we had 33. Tomorrow we're 50 plus. Saturday 50 plus. 3 days of Swiss, A, B, and C.
There you go.
And rotating forward, looks like the plan is to wield some damage against Kai.
Commit violence.
The 8-bit deity coming in with 20 gifted subs. Woo woo! That brings us to 73. Drop your favorite emo in the chat. So see some gumboats for 8-bit. Kaz 3-bank in pursuit of Kanan. It's just outside of range 1, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
$11:40 left on the clock. Players don't know that. We started with 74 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And Chewie continuing around the circle. His arc is side to side right now, right?
It is.
Do you rotate here?
I mean, you already have Kanan in arc.
True. At least you have a shot, right?
Yes. And I mean, I think Kaz and Chewie got an it snipe Kanan, or else that's going to be 3 dice into a structural damage Y-Wing.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to go over that well.
Ooh, temptation. That one bank to the top puts Boba Fett, I think, still in the arc of Chewbacca. So we'll have some choice, and Kanan's not available to help out.
That's correct.
On this shot. Or Boba only has 3 hull left, and no friendly ships. Sorry, no enemy ships within range 1 right now.
Yeah, he's got no defense but that force token. Kaz's action was taking that bottom objective, so he does not have any tokens to defend himself.
Mm-hmm.
Boba going all out.
3 hits. Only one more on Kaz. Here we go. Kaz into Kanan. Choosing whether or not he wants to use Kanan's ability. He is going to. This does get rid of the stress. Sorry, burns out the force. Only a blink.
Yep. Since more damage cards.
Ooh. Spends Ray for 2. Takes them both. Down to 1.
Range 1 with a focus. Got him.
And the Y-wing goes down. Chewie gets the bonus attack because that Y-wing goes down. Takes the lock this time.
There you go.
Fully modified. Pretty sure Boba's going to get going here. And that is a guarantee. 9-point swing right here. Watch the score. Whoosh. Now, with the objectives this turn, let's see.
Should be 2 for Cam. That's the other way.
They have 13 to 11 over there. May have added 3 twice.
They have not scored Kai's death.
That's what it is. You are correct.
For the purposes of calculating the I'll just confirm that as well. I keep saying things. I feel like that's wrong.
Did not count Kai. 16 to 14.
I've just never seen it actually come up before. They didn't judge call it. That's just happened.
Yeah, because he gets 1. Just I'm going through it in my head.
Then 2 for Cam. 16 to 14. That's what our players have.
We got
Excellent.
it. And turn 5, they just finished it. We're going on to turn 6.
Yep.
Oh, man. If Boba had gone down a turn earlier, 1 turn earlier. So Cam has, they're all the way out there.
Yep. So Joe has a 2-turn timer.
Yep.
Basically, because I don't think he's got any way that his ships can come back. He's going to get 4 points, hopefully, for killing Kanan, plus 1 point each turn. So, if Kanan dies and Joe keeps both of the ships on the board, it could potentially be 20 to 20.
And the first player shifts there to Cam. We're in the system phase. Focus, rotate backwards, going to that board edge. Funwalk is chanting for a tie.
Yeah, could happen.
Koshka coming in. Uses that Galactic Championship focus token from the 2021 season.
Absolutely. I love mine. Use them all the time.
Kaz 2 forward. Matt Carey asking if there's a tie, does GSP get all of our points? No, well, whoever the winner of the roll-off is.
I believe we've already had that so far today.
We have. It has happened already. Happened to Will.
Yeah.
Will Hagewood. So that was Explosion with Wings that just happened. And Bucket saves the additional damage.
Awesome, thank you. Thank you.
R1. So while you have 2 or fewer stress tokens, you can perform actions on damage cards even while stressed. After you repair a damage card with the ship trait, such as the direct hit, you may spend 1 charge to repair that card again.
Yep. So direct hit deals you a damage, then repairs itself.
Yep.
And then because that was repaired, you can then remove the card. So you're exchanging the direct hit on your card for another card.
For another one. That's awesome. I've never seen Bucket do. I've never seen him be effective.
Me neither. That was incredibly fun to watch.
As a note, in this tournament format, there are no draws. If you tie at the end of the game, you do a roll-off. I prefer that method over ties.
Mm-hmm.
Crispy's just shaking his head.
I do as well.
Three hits coming in. Spend the focus for 2. And that's an additional damage on to Kanan. Down to 1. Debate here.
Spence lock.
So we just saw Kanan go down?
Yes. Kanan was shot down. Kaz did have to spend his focus token on the attack.
Mm-hmm.
And now this is going to be a deadly Koshka shot with a focus and a reroll from her pilot ability.
Because he's stressed. Oh, only 1. Two points to Cam, 1 to Joe.
It is 18-19, and if the objectives are not changed, it is a tie. However, Koshka has that objective right in her sight.
Yep. They're about to get wrecked if they don't. Five. So it looks like we're in final round here. So they're talking about it at the table right now. Essentially, if Cam scoops up that that objective, that's a win for Cam.
A win.
So he's aware of it.
Yep.
He's aware of it.
Because Joe would need to grab 1 objective back, which his ships are in the corner and incapable of doing.
Yep.
Or kill Koshka in a single round. Which
he's got 8 health.
8 health.
2 agility and 1, realistically 1 shot.
Yeah. So what's the winning maneuver from Koshka here? Is it a 1 bank, 1 straight? Oh, it's a
2 straight.
Good old 2 straight.
2 straight, easy.
Every ship has it. Might as well use it.
Bone. Mine. This is mine.
Mine. Mine. Those wonderful seagull tokens.
Yeah, this is ceremonial at this point, finishing out this round. I do want to say thank you to Joe and Cam for playing. And again, what will happen here is that Cam will end up scoring 21 because of the objective tokens. If Cam had not realized that win condition, it would have been a tie, 20-20.
Yep.
But yeah, it was a great game. Thank you to both players. Of course, we'll let them finish out the glory here. A couple of more attacks. Hit, crit going into Chewy from downtown.
Oh.
From Chewy. Loose stabilizer into Kashka. Shoots Chewy back.
Yep.
Hit crit. Hit crit into Chewy. Wounded pilot there at the end. Oh yeah. And that'll end up being a final score of 19-21. And that wrapped up round 7. Congratulations, Cam Murray, getting that and moving on to 3-0. Thank you to ISO, Danko, Baffle, Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice, Raider, Lancer, Fallen, Row 6, 626, Chief, and J List, our Grand Admiral patrons. And all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members, thank you for your support. Gold Squadron out.